evening, or should I say, welcome, foolish mortals. This is our spooktacular concert. It's a small venue, so this is Memorial Hall, but we always like to play a concert here at Memorial Hall. It is a beautiful space to perform in, not just because of the history, but the acoustics in here are lovely. So for a string group to perform in here, this is a real treat. So I love this concert each year just to be able to play in this particular space. So welcome, thank you for coming out tonight. Hopefully some of you got a chance to check out our trunk or treat a few minutes ago. Most of these students were running around like crazy trying to do all the trunk or treating stuff and then coming on over for our concert here. We're going to start off the first half of the concert with our all-school orchestra. Our all-school orchestra is made up of students from 7th through 12th grade. This is a fully auditioned group, so the only way you get into this group is through an audition. You are recommended for this group through that audition process. So all of these students have shown something that they can handle advanced level of music and preparing music in a much shorter amount of time. In fact, they've been able to put together this portion of the concert in 5 rehearsals. So that is not many rehearsals in the grand scheme of performing a concert. For the second half of our performance, we will have our high school ensemble. So first off, we'll start with our all-school orchestra, and we're going to start a piece called Allegro for Hydroponic Systems. So that was Allegro for hypertonic systems. I guess it was from a game a while back. I don't even know, Off-World or something like that. The next piece is entitled Cruella de Vil. This is from an old movie, 1959, I believe, from 101 Dalmatians. This has a swing pattern to it, which is extremely hard to get the hang of as a string player. But they've done a wonderful job, and I hope you enjoy it. Cruella de Vil. Fast. as we transition to our high school ensemble. So our high school ensemble will be performing 3 pieces for you this evening. The first piece that we are going to be playing is entitled Fright Night, and it is a medley of a whole bunch of different classic horror movie and frightful tunes, we'll put it that way. Alright, so this is entitled Fright Night. Thank you. Hope that wasn't too frightful for everyone. The next piece that we have for you this evening is entitled The Ghost of John. This was, did any of you guys sing this in some of the younger grades? Yeah. The tune is from another little famous tune that some of the kids learned through in elementary school. Something about the ghost of John, skin, is he cold with skin all gone? Something along those lines. But it's a funny little tune. But this is a great little arrangement of this piece. I hope you enjoy Ghost of Chuck. For our final selection of this evening, we are going to be playing a piece that requires our soloist, Emmy, to detune her E string to an E flat so that it will create a tritone within the instrument, so an extreme dissonance. So she had to relearn this part on an E string that is tuned down to an E flat. So it is quite a tricky tune to put together and a tricky piece to put together. But they've done a phenomenal job with it. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for coming out. I also like to thank our director of music, Nadine Pomeroy, who could not be here this evening, but is a blessing to have for our department. To be able to have that structure there has been wonderful for all these years. And also a big thank you to the administration and all the schools that are supporting music in our community, and especially our string program. With so few of our string programs left around, it is wonderful to have this much support and have such a thriving program. So thank you to all of you, thank you to all the students. And this will be our final piece, Dance Macabre. Before we play it though, I will ask that when we're done performing, the performers will have to help clean up a little bit, put away some of the chairs and stands. So we'll just need some of their assistance at the end, okay? All right, thank you very much. Okay. There we go. again, thank you everyone for coming out, and make sure you help me out. All right, thank you very much.